Hello. So I asked on Instagram for ideas for things you wanted to know about productivity, and someone asked me how I stay organised. I'm not sure I want to put this into my productivity series. I think I might start a whole other series about organisation. But I've been thinking about this question for the last couple of days, and the conclusion I've come to is that I know how to stay organised in terms of physical stuff. I'm really good at having a reasonably tidy space, and I can always find where things are. I manage to have a lot of stuff without it looking cluttered. I manage to not have too much stuff. I think I've mastered that. I'm very happy with how I handle that stuff in my life. I am not very good at being on time for things and not forgetting things and having all my assignments done early. I'm still learning how to do that. So yeah, I'm not really sure I feel qualified to give advice on that at the moment. It's definitely something I would like to master, but for the time being, I am definitely not there yet. So today I'm going to give you the secrets to organisation in terms of looking after your stuff. I have two, I want to say tips, but they're more like rules. I have two rules, and if you follow these, you'll be organised for the rest of your life. You know, these aren't short-term go tidy your room things. These are change your mindset, it'll be great for the rest of your life things, which is what I'm trying to do on this channel. I'm not sure if you've realised that, but over the last couple of years, as I've learnt so much about happiness and how to be productive and how to, I've read a lot of self-help books. And when people say, this is going to change your life, it will, but it's about mindset. And when you hear that and you're just not looking for that, it's really eye-roll inducing. So I can understand why people roll their eyes at that, but, the things I'm about to tell you and a lot of the things that I've learned over the last couple of years really have changed my mindset, and therefore they do change your life as a whole, because you just start thinking differently, and then suddenly around you you've manifested a completely different setup. So yeah, anyway, I didn't want this to be a long video because what I have to say is very quick. There are two rules to being organised when it comes to stuff. The first one I got from the Minimalists, and that's that if you don't need it, get rid of it. I'm obviously not perfect at this, but I try to only own things that add value to my life, either because they are useful and they make my life more convenient, or because they bring me joy, which is a Marie Kondo thing. If it doesn't fit one of those two, you don't need it. If you have something that sits in the bottom of your drawer for an entire year that you don't use, get rid of it. A lot of people will keep things just in case, and they will argue that because they bought it, they might need it again in a couple of years' time, and they don't want to spend the money again. But what I've learned, the more that I learn about minimalism, is that the emotional, this is going to sound really cheesy, but unless you agree, I can't really help you. The emotional cost of keeping that item for 2 years is more than the cost of rebuying it again when you need it. And when you do need it, see if you can buy it second hand, or see if you can borrow it from someone else. If you're only using an item once every 2 years, you can probably acquire it in a different way. So ask yourself, do I need this item? When was the last time you used it? If you haven't used it in 6 months and you can replace it within a couple of hours, why are you keeping hold of it? Really go through and evaluate what you need. Best way to organise stuff is to get rid of most of it. That is what the minimalists say. And it's very, very true. So get rid of most of your stuff until you're very happy with the amount that you own. Rule number 2 is from Marie Kondo, and that is everything needs a home. Every single item you own should have a designated home. I am quite good at doing this. I wouldn't say I 100% have it, but I 90% have it. Every item I own, I know where it belongs. I pick up a highlighter, and I know that belongs in the jar where I keep all my highlighters. I pick up this pen, I know that belongs in that jar of pens. I have a plate up there that holds all my scrunchies. My makeup is all up there. I know where my books belong, they're in a basket. My electronics go in a certain drawer. Every item, I should be able to pick up a random item off my desk, say, look, this pink felt tip, this goes in that pencil case that's sat there. You should be able to pick up every item, and you should know where its home is without even thinking about it. And if you can do that, then it means you will always be able to find things because you know where they are. It means tidying is so much easier because you only have to do the physical motions of tidying. You've already decided where everything goes. It means that if all of your stuff is together, you can see it and you can evaluate what you need. And then if you keep all of your pens together, you'll be able to see how many pens you own, and then going back to the first tip, you'll be able to evaluate how many of those pens you actually need. And that's about it. Thinking about it, my bonus tip is going to be to get over yourself and use the Marie Kondo folding method to fold your clothes if you keep your clothes in drawers. Just do it. Get over yourself and do it. It's life-changing. You open a drawer and you can see everything. It's a madness. It's actually a madness. That's my bonus tip for you. Go learn about the Minimalists and Marie Kondo. Both are, well, all of them are incredible human beings with some amazing, real advice to offer for free. They're out here just helping us, and you all are ignoring them, and it's making me angry, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go. My name is Louise. You can find me on Instagram at Louise Does Life. Bye.